Good evening. If you've just joined us, you're right on time because we can now hand over to Carol Kirkwood for tonight's forecast.
Thank you, Zoe. Well, with the pre-show pressure building, the atmosphere is electric here tonight. The outlook is bright with heavy bursts of glitter and widespread sparkle. And you can expect the odd spell of Judge Rinder and Oksana with a light dusting of Laura and Giovanni. Looking further ahead, there could be an icy storm brewing when Strictly and Pointless collide, but temperatures will rise when Jack Savaretti showers us with song. Back to you in the studio, Zoe.
Oh, thank you, Carol Kirkwood. Is it me, or can you see Richard Osman behind me? It's only a figment of my imagination. Given these extreme conditions, it sounds like the best thing for everyone to do is stay indoors and watch It Takes Two. Brilliant. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Live from London, this is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Have a sit down after that. Hello, welcome to It Takes Two. It's Friday night. I can confirm we are only 24 hours, 52 minutes and 34 seconds from the next live Strictly show. Tomorrow night, it might be bonfire night, but will the 5th of November be a night to remember on the dance floor? Of course it will. He's been whizzing around Elstree like a rocket all morning. Gethin Jones, Strictly Insider, over to you.
Yes, it's that time on a Friday where I soak up the behind the scenes at Strictly Towers. At the moment, Danny and Oti are rehearsing. This is the first time they've been back on the ballroom floor since their foxtrot last week, and I know Danny is nervous about this dance. They're doing the jive to Long Tall Sally. Take a look. Not long before you get to see the whole routine tomorrow night, but today I'll be doing my usual, getting on people's nerves and bringing you the latest from Strictly Towers. I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you very much, Gethin. There'll be more exclusives from the gorgeous man later on. Time now to welcome our first couple. They danced the Paso Doble on Saturday, and like a moth to a flame, we couldn't help but be mesmerised by their smoking hot moves. It's Sir and Madam Butterfly, Judge Rinder and Oksana.
You've come out strong, powerful and meaningful. Well done.
A little haphazard at times, but I liked it very, very much.
I love the power you gave to those lunges. I will never get bored watching you.
They adore you.
Oh, they're
Judge.
lovely, aren't they?
I know, aren't
and they're
they
so
lovely?
well dressed as well.
I know, they are. Charming. How was it for you to descend to the dance floor from the rafters last weekend?
It was a moment in life I never expected, that's for sure. It was amazing. That whole Halloween episode was so extraordinary, from the makeup to the aerials. You know, it's just extraordinary, wasn't it?
I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, because your first sort of this Strictly Halloween experience, was it good, Oksana? Did it live up to expectation?
It definitely did, and I was absolutely in love with our costumes and the way everything came out, just everything I was hoping for.
The talent of the people that do all the stuff is just extraordinary.
I know, it really, and it's a big team effort. Everyone clubs in together.
There was a moment I was dangling there, and I thought to myself, you know, 5 years ago I was dealing with, you know, very serious trials, and I'm here dangling about wearing a
little pair of moth wings.
There was a moment.
It really is. They'll still take you seriously. I mean, we loved your paso cape and the moth wings. I mean, did that help you get into character?
Yes, I mean, insofar as wearing butterfly wings can make anyone sort of feel, you know, sort of a butch, don't you agree?
Yes, Bush butterfly. No, strictly.
You did definitely bring the butch, though, my goodness me. And your highest score, so congratulations. I know. You must have been so thrilled about breaking the 30 barrier.
I really was. I just need that to happen in life now, and everything will be perfect.
No, it'll come. I'm heading to 50. Did you feel confident going into this performance, Oksana? He'd worked so hard, I know, hadn't he, last
Yes, you can kind of sort of tell when he takes his first couple steps if he's going to be good at it or not. And Paso Doble, definitely, I knew it was a good dance for him.
Yeah, she did say that, actually.
She did, yeah.
I didn't
Hold it
feel...
out.
Yeah, no, at first, it's such a challenging week. You start at the beginning of the week thinking it's never going to happen. And then you go through, dare I say it, this journey.
Yes.
But actually, yeah, from the first step, within seconds, Madam, I call her, Miss Oksana, said, within seconds, she said, this is going to be your best dance. And I really didn't think it, actually.
I know. I have to say, though, those knee drags you did across the floor. Aliash did 2 in his routine.
How did I do?
You did 4, 5, 6, I don't know. They were extraordinary. I have to say. Oksana, are they tough to learn? I mean, did he pick that up really easily?
It's very difficult. He does it better than I could.
Wow. Yes.
She does have ropey knees, though.
Oh, I know. Well, you need the pads sometimes, don't you? Craig said it was a very Silence of the Lambs, and you said, but in a good way. I'm not sure how Silence of the Lambs could be in a good way.
I wasn't sure about that, so
yeah.
I pretended.
I know. I liked the way you do that, sort of softening side, because none of us really knew what he meant either.
Well, if you say,
but he's warming to you, isn't he?
I think so, yes, sort of. I'm growing on him like fungus, I think. The thing is that I've decided, whatever he says, if you just add at the end, you know, in a good way, you know, that was terrible, darling, but in a good way.
It works. It works.
Somehow it'll help, yeah.
This week, quick step. Now, you're saying Paso Doble was your best dance, but we've seen your quick step training, and this looks brilliant too.
Really?
How's it gone?
I found it was like yesterday. I found it really, really challenging this week. I mean, you know, we very often, because of work, start rehearsals at 9 o'clock in the evening and finish.
Yes.
We only have a few hours, really. But I have to say, it's the week where I've gone from the beginning being not so good and feel that there's been a progression. And I keep saying this, it's because I've got the best teacher, not the best partner. She's amazing.
Very good, isn't she? I know. How's he doing? Anything he needs to work on? I mean, obviously it's coming up tomorrow, Oksana. Are you happy, Oksana, this week? She looks pretty happy.
No, I am very happy, and, you know, it's kind of every week when we go from it's impossible and he can't do it, and then it's tremendous improvement, and I'm very pleased with today's rehearsal, and if I can just do it just like that tomorrow,
then everything will be fine. Also, you're dressed as Fred and Ginger tomorrow. You've got white. We've seen your dress up, sorry, it's amazing.
We need it to be Fred and Ginger, not Fred and Wilma.
Yeah. I loved your Fred and Wilma, but yes, you're dancing to It Don't Mean a Thing If You Ain't Got That Swing. Have you got the swing?
I don't know about that. I love this music.
Yeah.
No, because I'm sort of, let's party like it's 1899. So whenever they put this music on, it's the stuff, you know, you sort of imagine, you're in your car, and you think, oh, I'd love to do Strictly one day. And that's the music they put on, you think, yeah, God, I'd love to groove to this. It's fantastic. It's so great.
It is quick step to classic music, Fred and the outfits. It's like a dream, I have to say.
See what Oksana looks like in her outfit.
We saw the costume, it's going to be great. We met Oksana's lovely husband tonight.
I know.
Is he world salsa champion?
Jonathan Patero, world salsa champion.
I know. He's choreographed the salsa this weekend, and you'll see it. Can you improve on your Paso Doble score? Can you go a little? Can we? Can we
I
dare
really
to dream?
hope so. I'm just very happy, you know, we've been consistent without dropping in the score. It's either staying the same or going up.
Or going up.
So I'm hoping it's going up again this week.
Yes.
There's a lot of your fans in the audience tonight.
I love
They
them.
love and adore you. Good luck. You are wonderful, both of you. Judge Rinder and Now, they may have been first to exit the competition, but our lovely friends Melvin and Jeanette know a thing or two about a grand entrance. So much so that they gave us a cha-cha chart rundown of Strictly's best. Take a look.
Hello, and welcome to the Cha-Cha Chart Show with me, Melvin O'Doon.
And me, Jeanette Manrara. Stay tuned as we start to count down some of your favourite moments from Strictly's past and present.
Today we're bringing you our top 5 Strictly entrances. Kicking off our countdown is all-round man's man like myself and rugby star Austin Healey, who went to that dance floor like a man ready to do business.
Austin scored his personal best with this dance, achieving 10s from 3 judges.
I have never seen such a powerful delivery and selling of something in my life. Arrogant, all of attitude. I loved it.
Okay, next up, at number 4, it's Olympian Victoria Pendleton and her partner Brendan Cole, who impressed the Wembley audience with their cycling-themed Paso Doble. Craig described their opening as absolutely gorgeous, but sadly, they finished bottom of the leaderboard and went on to be eliminated the following week.
I thought she was really good. She should think about taking up cycling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Being wheeled into the number 3 spot, it's Harry biker Dave Myers, who in Series 11 was literally wheeled into his salsa routine by his partner, Karen Clifton.
Perhaps you should have considered the possibility of remaining on the fruit trolley throughout.
I guess that means he liked the entrance, right?
Despite scoring just 17 points with his Cuban-inspired salsa, Dave lasted a respectable 7 weeks and became a firm favourite with the public.
See ya! Oh, hi, Dave. No, I haven't seen the maracas. Didn't we give them back to you? Sure. So close to the number 1 spot, but just missing out. It's one of Strictly's most memorable couples. It's former politician Anne Widdecombe and her partner Anton de Beek.
I thought that we were Strictly's most memorable couple. The Westminster High Flyer really did take things literally when she chose to open her tango by flying into the studio.
Truly out of this world! Was it a bird? Was it a plane? No, Starship Whitacombe has landed!
Seeing Anne Widdecombe in a truss coming down from the sky was worth 50% of the TV licence.
If it's good enough for Len Goodman, it's good enough for us. Pipping Lady Widdecombe to the post is everyone's favourite astrologer, Russell Grant, who gave us an explosive jive with his partner, Flavio.
This unforgettable entrance saw him receive a standing ovation from the crowd at Wembley and a respectable score of 24 from the judges.
I don't care how many great dancers they have and how many series of Strictly Come Dancing there are. People will always say, do you remember when Russell Grant flew out of that plane?
It's the best entrance I've seen on Strictly.
Dumbo springs to mind.
Russ, my man, you can't please everyone. You might not be number 1 in Craig's eyes, but you're definitely number 1 in our chart countdown. Russell, we salute you.
And that's it for today, guys. From one studio to another, going back to you, Zoe.
Oh, I miss Melvin and Jeanette, so cute. And speaking of grand entrances, Russell, so brilliant. It's time to welcome our Friday panel. Put your hands together for the pointless Richard Osman, the always sunny Carol Kirkwood, and singing sensation Jack Savaretti. Richard, I was hoping we might tempt a little shimmy out of you walking down there, but no.
Me? No, so that was me shimmying.
Welcome through you. Carol, this time last year, you were gliding around the dance floor with Pash Pot. How is it to be watching it from home this year?
Much easier, Zoe. The stress just isn't there. You know what they're going through, you appreciate it, but oh, it's lovely just to watch.
It is to watch. Do you miss it at all? You miss Pasha?
I always miss Pasha. He is just gorgeous. That's another story.
Let's talk about that for about...
I know.
Just for 10, 15 minutes.
How gorgeous
just
is Pasha Kovalev? OK, Richard, we know you tweet along with the show. We know you're a super fan. What are you making of the competition this year?
It's a tricky one to call, isn't it? It looked like Danny was going to win, then Ori is very good, and now you see Laura. So I think there's a lot of people who could win it. Nice to see Ed still there. But there's at the top, it's getting very, very tense at the top, I think. OK, Jack, welcome. Jack Savaretti. You're looking very gorgeous. Is it
still anyone's game, Jack, when you're looking? I quite like that they're all changing at the top.
I think so. I think more than previous years. I mean,
Yeah.
it is that old cliche, anybody can win it. But I think Ori and Laura are the two teams that I'm
They have your votes.
And Giovanni and Ori.
And, yeah, Laura's here tonight. She'll be well chuffed. OK, we're going to look at Ed and Katja. This week they're doing the Quick Step. They closed the show last week. It was brilliant. This week, Quick Step to the Beatles' Help. Richard, look and observe and tell me how much help they will need.
I mean, I will say this. You know, I have absolutely no idea about dancing at all. But even I can work out. It's not as good as, say, Ori.
Yeah.
I can see that. Listen, it's terrific hat work from Ed.
Good hat work, yeah.
I think that's good work. You know, if this whole thing is going to be hat-based, then I think he could do rather well.
Very well. But you know what? He's improved so much, because when you look at him week 1 to where he is now, and he's enjoying it so much, and he's throwing himself.
But imagine if he hadn't improved. I mean, that'd be physically impossible.
Did you watch me, Richard?
I did watch you. You were terrific. You started terrific. You got more terrific. You didn't wear enough hats for my life.
Yes, if you could have had another hat. He did actually teach you a few dance moves on the Victoria Derbyshire show this week, Carol. Were you impressed?
I was very impressed. He's very strong. Because he got... Yes, Ed. He had me...
Shocked.
He had me by the waist, and it was like, woof, right over that way, then back up again, then woof, that way, back up. It was very impressive.
What were you dancing?
Sounds very energetic.
Then we had to go on the show.
Let's talk about Jack's favourite, Laura and Giovanni. This week, it's a samba for them. Last week, 36 points for the tango. They're top of the leaderboard. They're sambering to Bambaleo by the Gypsy Kings. Now, look at that. I know. People love this. Looking at her action at Jack, is this a good one for Laura? And
This has just made me make my decision. I'm rooting for them because I'm a huge Gypsy King junkie.
Oh, are you? You love the Gypsy
my
Kings?
guilty pleasure is a good Gypsy King jam session.
Oh.
I'm rooting for
Do
that.
you and the band sort of get down to the Gypsy Kings?
I try. The band pull me away from it very quickly.
Oh, do
stop me
they?
from doing
Later
it.
on in the bar,
Later
that'll
on,
be
maybe.
great. Bruno was saying that he, you know, when she danced last week, that was, you know, the dance of winner. Can you see potential for final for Laura and Giovanni?
For Laura, yeah, absolutely. And it was gutting when she was out for a week, which people always... And she came back so strongly. Yeah, she's really got it, hasn't she? She's amazing. And that's a great choice of song. I think the song is really important sometimes.
I agree.
Strictly.
It is.
You can really choose the wrong song sometimes, and that's perfect.
I know, when it's the wrong song, it all feels a bit eggy. OK, we're moving on to Greg and Natalie. Viennese Waltz for them this week. Carol, they had the Rumba scenario. Craig gave them a bit of a hard time, but they are back on it. Here they are in training. Carol, could this be a good one?
I think so. I think Greg is brilliant at ballroom. I think that's his forte. And he's an elegant chap as well. Look at that. That's really nice.
Richard, you look like you disagree.
I never understand when people talk about ballroom and not... to me, I thought it was all ballroom. That's the thing. I never really understood the difference.
I know, and he's watched all the series. In the middle, he gets stuck in the middle a little bit. How can he up those scores?
I mean, tell me about it. To me, I think there's something about the angularity of what he needs to do, and maybe something to do with his hands.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm quite impressed with that. Louise and Kevin, the first Argentine tango of the series. Jack, tell me if you think this is going to be a win. I know people are excited. I love an Argentine tango. And Lou's looking pretty good here. Jack, do you like the look of this?
I love... This is my... This is a dance I'd love to learn.
Yeah, you'd love to learn.
Argentine
That
tango.
can be arranged.
That could be arranged.
I'm an expert. Yeah, Carol, you thinking that is good?
I do, and it's such a tricky dance with the leg flicks here, there and everywhere.
Oh, it's amazing.
I think Louise is really coming out now. Like last week, she was brilliant, and this looks really promising as well.
Good work. And Danny and Oti and a jive. This is going to be seriously fast. Here they are in training. Can he kick and flick his way back to the top of the leaderboard? Richard, because he had a bit of a slip last week.
They did, but which I was surprised about. I never know if they're good dancers until the judges say. I wouldn't have a clue. I thought they'd done an amazing job. I loved the thing with the ribbon. I thought that was great. It's great choreography. And then when they went to the judges and everyone said, "Oh, you messed that up," I went...
Did they?
I don't know. Every week I think they're amazing, but it'd be lovely to have them right back at the top.
OK, yeah, can that happen? What do you think, Carol? Do you like this jive?
Yes, I do, and I think they're contenders.
OK, contenders. Yeah. Oh, we'll discuss the rest of them later on our Friday panel. I like them. I like that you're all dressed, matched, you know, sent the memo round. But now, in a break from our regular scheduled programme, it's time to play Strictly Pointless. Hello, I'm Zoe Ball. Welcome to Strictly Pointless, where we just love to put obscure Strictly knowledge to the test. Today's contestants are couple number 1, Carol and Jack. And couple number 2, Richard and his rather large brain. This was just, it was the fairest way, OK. Now, all you have to remember is the couple with the lowest score at the end of the game will be the winner.
Sorry,
right.
say again?
The couple with the lowest score. Oh, keep up.
Seems a bit confusing to me, but...
Let's play Strictly Pointless. For the first round and all subsequent rounds, the category will be Strictly. It's time for first question. As Richard knows, standard Pointless practice is to give 100 people 100 seconds. But for budget reasons, we give 50 people 50 seconds to name as many... Here we go. Strictly champions as they could. I must point out we are looking for the names of the celebrities who have won any of the 13 main series of Strictly Come Dancing from 2004 to 2015. How am I doing, Richard? And
kind of OK, but it's harder than it looks, right?
It is much harder than it is. We're not looking for any celebrities who've won Christmas or charity specials, OK? And we're also not looking for any professional dancers' names. Carol and Jack, what is your answer? Jack's looking very confused. I am too, don't worry, darling.
Do we have a choice?
Yes, you can answer anyone. You've got to choose a winner who's probably the most pointless answer.
Natasha Kaplinski won the first one. Jill Halfpenny, but she's quite a well...
Should be well known.
Should we be whispering?
No, you can whisper, it's fine. It's not the real thing, as we are.
Don't go home.
Can we
give me an answer? Give me an answer. Any winner?
The first one, you said.
OK, Natasha Kaplinski.
Natasha Kaplinski. And let's see how many of our 50 people said Natasha Kaplinski. Here we go. It's coming up. Richard, it's your turn.
Okay.
Can you name a more obscure Strictly winner?
I don't know, the name Jill Halfpenny's coming to mind. I don't know why. I'm quite tempted with Chris Hollins.
Oh, yeah, Chris Hollins.
I think maybe Mark Ramprakash.
Mark Ram did that salsa. It was so good. OK, let's see how many of our 50 people said Mark Ramprakash. Here we go. Shall I just give it a little kick? Slightly. We've never done this before. Yes! Very good. We can now look at some of the more notable answers. The most popular answer with 30 was Natasha Kaplinski. The most people said that. Can you believe that? The next most popular answers, all with 11, Jill Halfpenny, Alicia Dixon, Caroline Flack, and last year's champion, I don't know why I'm pointing there, they're not coming up. I'm trying to do the real thing, I'm just play acting. And Jane McGuinness. There was only one pointless answer, and that was Series 8 champion Cara Toynton. Oh. I know, Cara should be livid. And after round 1, Carol and Jack have 13 points, and Richard has 6 points. Yay! Right, let's play round 2. Your next question concerns... Here we go. Professional dancers. OK, professional dancers. We're going to show you the names of 5 Strictly professional dancers, but we've removed alternate letters.
Oh,
yeah, you do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you fill in the gaps, please? Here they are on the board. Have a little look. I hope you're playing along at home. So, Carol and Jack, I need you to fill in the missing bits. Which of those dancers do you think is most pointless?
I have no idea what we're supposed to do.
Don't worry, Jack, just smart.
Can we just block Richard's ears?
Block Richard's ears, Which one are you going to go for?
You know all of them?
I think so, yeah.
OK, he knows all of course he does. He knows everything.
OK, well, Robin Windsor, Jeanette Manrara.
OK.
So Jeanette's current, so Robin's...
He can hear everything you're saying.
I know, it's fine.
It's fine. OK, Carol, I'm going to have to push you
You
for an
call it.
answer.
I'm going to go with you.
Vincent Simone.
Vincent Simone. OK, you're going to choose now. Richard, you have free reign of the board to talk us through the pro dancers. You think you know all of them?
Well, I thought the top one was being at the sandwich, so I got that one right.
Oh, now that's an... Oh, I love the idea of that.
Then it's Erin Bogue, Robin Windsor, Brian Fortuna at the bottom.
Yeah.
And Jeanette, I wouldn't be certain of her surname, so I'll go for Brian Fortuna.
Brian Fortuna. OK, so Carol and Jack said Vincent Simone. Let's see how many of our 50 people said that. Let's have a look. How many points did Vincent get? 20. OK. You've got to get lower than 25. Richard, Brian of Fortuna. Let's see how many people went for Brian. Of course, he danced with Ali Bastian. Here we go. Let's see. He's so good. Vincent Smanic with 25 there. And Erin Boke had 6. She danced, of course, with gorgeous Anton. She still dances with him. Robin Windsor with 39. Jeanette Manrara with 13. Brian Fortuna, 2. So the least amount of people said Brian Fortuna. No pointless dancers, apparently. So after 2 rounds, Carol and Jack have 38 points. And Richard has 8 points. It's second. Our third and final round. And this time, your question concerns... Partners of Anton de Beck. Okay.
Are we talking dancing partners?
We are only talking dancing partners. But we could try... No. Let's stick to dancing partners. We're going to show you pictures of 5 celebrities who've had the great fortune of being partnered with Mr. Anton de Beck. But to make it difficult, we've obscured their faces. Can you name the most obscure of the obscured ladies? Carol and Jack. Here we go. Richard, observe. Have a good look there. Carol and Jack, do you recognise any of those faces?
Yes.
Yes, good. Carol, who's the most obscure, do you think?
So not and not.
Who else has Anton danced with?
The audience.
Oh,
you have to go
Judy Murray.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to push you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but
Come on, then, Carol.
Everyone know that. And
Yeah.
so not C or A.
No.
And on the Rand Whitcomb as well.
Yeah.
Anytime. About me a cafe, get a cup of tea. Carol and Jack, what do you think?
You know Xander never goes anytime.
I know. We're very different beasts. Carol, Jack, what can you tell me?
Okay.
Any of them.
Anne Widdecombe.
Anne Widdecombe. You're going for A, Anne Widdecombe. Free reign of the board now for you, Richard.
I'll tell you what I think.
Can you name all of them,
Well, no, I
Richard?
think B is Leslie Joseph, right? Is C Judy Murray? And E maybe Esther Ranson.
What about D?
Or D, I wouldn't know. He danced with Jan Ravens, didn't he?
Right.
Kate Garraway he danced with, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I might go... I'm going to take a risk and say E is Esther Ranson.
OK, you're saying E, Esther Ranson, so Carol and Jack said Anne Widdecombe. Let's see how many of our 50 people
Just for
said Anne
jeopardy.
Widdecombe. Here we go. Good luck, Carol and Jack.
That's right.
That's quite a big one there. Richard said Esther Ranson. Let's see how many people agreed with him there. Let's see. Here we go.
I think it's right.
Oh,
It's right.
It's all right.
Let's reveal the rest of our lucky ladies. Anne Widdecombe got you 45 points. Nancy DeLolio with 12. Judy Murray would have got you 36. Patsy Palmer was the most obscure with 4.
I thought Nancy DeLolio was Leslie Joseph.
There we go.
Did anyone else think Nancy was Leslie Joseph?
Did anyone else think that? No. So after 3 rounds, Carol and Jack, you have scored 83 points. Richard, you have 17, which means you are today's Strictly Pointless winner. Definitely worth it. Here's Giovanni with your trophy. I think we'll do that every week. Yes. Well done to all our players this evening. I will be hearing from you later on in the show. Until then, I've been Zoe Ball. You've been watching Strictly Pointless. Time now to hand over to the not at all pointless Gethin Jones, who's been pointing his microphone, I hope that's his microphone, in the direction of some of the Strictly stars over in Elstree.
I'm hanging out with 2 couples who like to spend most of their time at the top of the Strictly leaderboard. It is Joe and Ari and AJ and Claudia. Hi, guys.
Not last week.
OK, let's not start on a low. What I would like to start with is music choice this week. 2 belting tracks. You've got Shut Up, Dance With Me. Who's trying to say what to who here?
Well, I'm obviously saying, but in this dance, Claudia goes a bit crazy and starts shouting it, so it's all good.
Dance with me.
Nice.
She goes, quiet, dance with me. She just goes, attacks the shop, and then she's like, dance with me.
Sounds like a good passo to me.
Passo.
You've been rehearsing already this morning.
Yes, rehearsing this morning, sweating our guts out, ready to come and see you, obviously.
You're a star, man. Claudia, show me your passo face.
Ooh. I think
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
I'm saving it for the weekend.
How are you feeling about the dance tomorrow night?
Obviously I'm nervous because you have to be really fierce, and I think every time I stomp on the floor I feel like I'm going to fall and slip, so I'm going to have to really grip
We've done it a million times, so it's going to be fine. She's going to be solid. I'm giving her the confidence. That's what she needs.
You always do that at the end of every chat. You always go, it's going to be fine, it'll be great. From a passo to a salsa,
What's your
my
salsa
friend.
face?
Oh!
Nice.
And the face comes with shoulders as well, yeah, automatically.
Once again, what a great track to perform to. Turn the beat around. Are you looking forward to it tomorrow?
It's going to be great. Our motivation this week has been we are Miami meets Cuba. Or somewhere in between. I think that's the Bermuda Triangle.
And we do turn around,
just-
turn the beat around.
Look at you two, like arms linked the whole thing. You're a proper partnership,
We
you two.
are always in sync. We did actually. Okay, I can't tell you on camera. We were texting over the last 24 hours, and we were saying exactly. We're just so in sync right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where you find time to text because you're on Twitter so much.
Am I?
Yes,
Am
you
I?
are.
Just saying hi to everybody at home.
How much
Hi.
do you allow him to get involved with the whole thing? The choreography, the music, or that's a no? Nothing.
No, we do talk a little bit about music, don't we? Because obviously I don't want him to dance to something that he doesn't like to dance to. But then at the end of the day, it's my decision.
That's the better way.
Thanks as always for the chat. We're going to let you get back to rehearsals. The very best of luck tomorrow night. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Lots of love for those couples in the studio. Now, we may have reached the halfway point of the competition already, but there's no time for a breather. Here's how Greg and Natalie and Danny and Oti have been getting along in training.
So the one thing you have to get prepared for when you are doing the Viennese is dizziness. So there's been a couple of times I've been hugging the wall and begging the world to stop spinning around me.
Do you feel ill?
No, just a bit dizzy again.
This is a really complimentary style for Greg. 1, 2, 3, beautiful.
It's lovely to hear Natalie sort of saying, that's good, you're doing that really well.
5, 6, good. This one feels very special.
I am so excited to be doing the drive. You can't get the results unless you put in the effort, and OT demands that effort.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I am really working him.
And walk, walk.
Every little thing that he does, I'm making sure that it's correct, and he knows what he's doing himself.
Remember what happens when you forget a step?
It's full of energy and personality and performance, and that's everything I wanted to have a shot at, so I cannot wait.
Looks pretty good, huh? Our next couple rocketed to the top of the leaderboard on Saturday with their downright deadly tango. It's the scarily good Laura and Giovanni.
Sharp, full of passion, great chemistry between the two of you.
It was really, really nice. I think your best star.
I'm telling you, you got the looks of a winner for me.
Wolf whistles and everything. What a comeback, you clever beauties. Did it feel good to be back last week?
It was just so nice, even just on Saturday morning, going back into Elstree and just going, yes, I'm going to dance today, just felt so lovely. So I didn't, well, I did care what score I'd get, but I just wanted to get out there and get through the dance, and that was kind of the main objective. So to score well was lovely.
How well you did. You only went and got your highest score, 36 points.
To do though to get that.
I know, you did have to go through quite a bit of pain to get there. But you did break the tango curse because 3 of the 4 couples who've left have gone out on a tango. So we were a bit anxious for you, so you've broken that. What's the view like up there? At the top there, with Claudia and AJ, top of the leaderboard. How does it feel?
It was so nice because we both worked really hard and it was quite an emotional week. So to kind of have that as the end on Saturday was just lovely, and then Sunday to get through was just. It was really lovely, and just the support from everyone, and it just felt
really nice.
Felt nice. But then you get to Monday, and then it doesn't matter because you got a new dance.
And you start all over again.
It's a new week. It's a new dance. And I'm feeling good.
I think that's the song.
No, you're like that. I want my mum. Darcy, going back to your tango, Darcy absolutely loved the mix of sharp head movements that you had. There's a snapping. She loved your quality of feminine. What a lovely thing to say.
And Darcy, who's so elegant, the most elegant lady of all to say that. Because in my head, because it's tango, you kind of have this fearsome face and you're kind of thinking, yeah, come on. But then you're trying to be feminine as well. I've also got the biggest hair in the world. And
Love that huge hair.
So yeah, you just kind of get into character. So any compliment from Darcy, I'll take it.
You take a happy girl. And Giovanni, hi Giovanni, how are you, darling? Craig was saying he was a bit bothered about Laura's hand. And I mean, obviously he's getting very, very picky. None of us had really... Did you know what he meant? Where should your hand be?
I was said to me in
Just
rehearsals.
small things, you know, in the big bubble, it's just a small thing. But again, to be really picky. So, yeah, that's the thing.
It's like Peaky Blinders.
He's so good at those accents, though, isn't he? Yeah.
He's nailed the accent. We've actually isolated a little moment that Bruno loved. Here you go with this little shoulder business. Look, in slow motion. Cheeky. He absolutely loved that. Now, was that all part of the choreography?
Yeah.
That was his idea.
Is that called something?
Of course it
The
is.
Giovanni move.
It's a Spanish drag. Instead of the Spanish drag normally,
A
people
Spanish drag?
It's called Spanish drag. Not Golka. It's
Yeah.
with a small thing with the shoulder, like looks sexy a little bit more.
But the fear is, if you do it wrong, you just look like you're doing it for no reason.
Your shoulder.
So it got a little bit of a twitch or an itch halfway through a tango. So I was,
I wish we start like this.
At first it's like, are you itchy or are you... Yeah. So I'm happy they liked that.
It was brilliant. So he absolutely loved it. And he did say that, you know, this was the kind of look of a winner, Laura. I mean, you're hearing things like that.
I couldn't dance the week before, and every week is so different. So I just want to get through each week and work really hard. So for him to say that is lovely. It does give you a bit more confidence, and it gets you, it builds you up a bit.
How happy Giovanni is the look of a winner. That's my goal. Okay,
the look of a winner.
Samba tomorrow to Bambaleo. We were almost in time there. That was fantastic. I know, weren't they gorgeous? They
went for it though.
I know. All taken in
was a
time. Have you been singing this song in your sleep?
Oh, it's everywhere that I go. Yeah, it's so fast. It's such a brilliant song. I love the Gypsy Kings. It really does help when you love the song too, because you know, Zoe, you
know
listen
what
to
does
it a
that
lot.
mean?
You do hear it a few times.
You know all the words. What does that mean?
But apparently, I asked you what Bambaleo means.
They know what Bambaleo
What does it
means.
mean?
I have no idea what Bambaleo means.
No, we've no idea.
What do you know? Yeah, we did it on the show.
Yeah.
A long way. It's like roll with it, like this is how I roll kind of thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't sing it.
You told me you meant nothing. Okay, yeah.
Giovanni, can you tell me in 3 words what is a samba? Or
Samba.
what should it be?
Can you tell me as well?
So samba is, I think, energetic, sexy, fast.
Okay.
So fast.
Really
Favourite
fast.
3 words.
And you need to move a lot of your hips.
Move a lot with your hips. I love it.
3 words.
How has training gone? Do you like it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hips.
Ibs, sorry. Ibs. I think it sounds nicer when you say Ibs. There's good days and bad days. Can I just say, yesterday, for the first time, I put on heels again. Thank you very much.
It's some moments.
I don't think... Giovanni didn't understand what that meant for me, but as a woman who loves a pair of heels...
I do heels. I love the
He
heels.
does love the
you
heels.
love it.
So just because, you know, part of the... He's revealed so much more than he wanted
has,
to.
hasn't he? We've all got an image now of Giovanni wearing your heels.
I've got pictures now.
Finally, we haven't heard it for a while. Could we hear the Irish accent? Has it improved?
Oh.
Go on, Giovanni. Go on.
I give up. I give up.
Come here to me.
Come here to me for a train. It's not even an accent. It's just...
Good luck with your samba.
Thank you.
With all your Laura and Giovanni. Good. There are lots of ways to keep warm in the winter, apparently. Throw on some thermals, huddle around a bonfire, or get some fur, or get some dance training in. Here's how Ori and Joanne and Claudia and AJ have been getting along.
I'm loving the salsa. I'll be honest, is this what we're doing in our dance right now? I don't know, but it just feels right.
Ori can definitely wiggle his bum, but we do need to make it coordinated with the steps. That's it.
There's no good just flailing your hips about and thinking that's salsa. It's not, trust me, I've been told. I need to get the coordination right, and that's going to take a little bit more time, because right now, I look like a chicken about to lay an egg, and that isn't a good look.
So I was learning the passage today. It's not been amazing.
What I've been finding most difficult about the routine is I've got to go fast on the feet and slow on the hands.
1 and 2. Today's training's been a little bit slow. She's finding it very hard to get it all together, but we've kind of got there. Starting to add little bits of detail to make it look authentic.
AJ tells me to go like that face.
She's on her toes. She'll keep going, that's for sure, in this dance.
Now, the language of dance is spoken all over the globe. You don't even need a translator. With that in mind, we sent Chloe on a voyage of discovery and she found a whole new world of dance. Take a look.
The language of dance is spoken all over the world, from a 1-year-old baby bopping in front of the TV to your 80-year-old granddad strutting his stuff at a wedding. It's fair to say, people love to boogie. Strictly is famous for Latin and ballroom, but I think it's time we got to know a little bit more about other dances from around the world. Considered the oldest form of dance by some, the origins of belly dance are highly debated. But it's believed they can be traced back to ancient Middle Eastern cultures. Belly dancing is known as the fertility dance, given the many benefits it has on a pregnant woman's body.
Circle, circle, circle. Hello.
Hi, Claudia. I'm Chloe.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Nice
This
to
looks
meet you.
amazing. Can I have a go?
Of course, you must. But there's only one thing you're missing.
I'm missing something. Oh, look at this. I love it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you look cute. That's beautiful.
Yay! So, where do we start? What are the basics?
Okay, so belly dancing is all about isolations.
Amazing.
Today we're gonna do shoulder shimmies, shoulder isolations, and hips isolations.
Okay.
We're gonna start with, bring your arms out, beautiful posture, big smile. Now, press your right shoulder forward. While you bring it back, you wanna press the left shoulder forward. And right, left, double time. Right, left, and a little shimmy, a little shimmy. That's it. Let go of your shoulders, Chloe. Wow, you're natural, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm fitting in. So what style of belly dancing are we doing here?
It's a much more modern approach to belly dancing, but with a traditional Egyptian touch. Because belly dancing started as a folkloric dance, like salsa, same flamenco.
Most belly dancing is not done on stage by costume professionals, but by friends and family and social gatherings.
All right, so let's go to the chest now.
Okay.
Lock your chest. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Right, left, turn around. Turn around.
I'm very out of my comfort zone right now.
So should we now move on into figure 8, hips movement? Okay, so you want to always bring the right hip up, push the hip out, and bring down the right hip and bring the left hip up, out, up,
cool.
Out, 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 and smooth it out, smooth it out. Out, 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 out. Amazing, look at your hips. Wow.
Are they doing it? Just like near enough?
Wow. It looks like water, look, it's fluid. So should we put everything we learned up till now into some music?
Of course.
Should we do
Yeah,
it?
I'm more than ready.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Fabulous.
Oh, I wish
that was incredible.
all of my new students were like you, Chloe.
Oh, thank you.
God,
no, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for teaching me, and you guys being here as well. It's been incredible. Well done to everybody.
Thank you to Claudia and Chloe. I hope you were doing that at home. The student one is very good belly ballet dancers here. Now let's see who Gethin has stumbled upon on his travels around Elstree.
Yes, it's somebody's birthday today. Louise Redknapp, who I think is hang on, in here. Louise! Oh no, disaster! I'm so that could have gone so much better. Happy birthday! The thought that counts, that's for you.
Oh,
that's for you. Come right here. Happy birthday. How is it so far? You're spending your birthday at Strictly Towers.
Yes, I'm at Strictly Towers. I've just tried on my dress. And, yeah, all good. I could think of worse places to be on my birthday.
And you're doing the first Argentine tango of the series as well. Come out. Join it. There you go. The first Argentine tango of the series. How are you feeling about that?
I'm just going to move my hair out my face. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's a great dance. I would love to be able to do it justice tomorrow night. But yeah, a little bit of pressure. The first one of the series. I feel like I've got to set some sort of benchmark.
4 tens for your birthday. What did you get? What did you get from the family? What did you get from everyone for your birthday?
Okay, so I got a lovely necklace from Jamie, which was very sweet of him. And
Standard.
Kevin got me a bottle of tequila.
Did you get them confused a lot?
I get the two of them confused.
Hang on, your husband got you a nice necklace and Kevin got you a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, he got me a bottle of tequila.
That says it all, doesn't it?
I know. He was like, "Happy birthday!" I was like, "Oh, a bottle of tequila." Karen said, "Should we have one now?" I said, "It's 9:30. No,
Yeah, maybe not." Have a lovely birthday. Enjoy rehearsals and the best of luck for tomorrow night. Sorry about blowing out your candles.
No, that's perfectly all right, and thank you for my cake.
See you later. Off you go. Bye-bye. Could have gone better.
Oh, happy birthday, Louise. Bless her. Time to welcome back our panel, the brains, the beauty and the voice, and that's just Richard Osman. OK, we're going to talk about Daisy and Aliash. They're doing a Viennese waltz this week. Now, Richard, you're a very intelligent man. She keeps being on the bottom too. Why is this?
I don't know. It was only the last 2 weeks, and I think it's a real shame. I don't like the fact that she is, because she's obviously very nice. She's obviously a big dancer. Not as famous as the others. At the beginning, maybe. But she's not going to be in the bottom 3 weeks in a row.
OK, let's hope not. Here she is. They're dancing a Viennese waltz to her song, Daisy, Daisy. Oh, people like that. That's good. Carol, have you done the Viennese waltz?
I have. It's a beautiful... Oh, that's just lovely. Just lovely. She shouldn't be in the bottom two. She absolutely shouldn't.
I love the fact she wears that dress to train in and get her... Jack, does that look like a good Viennese waltz to you?
It looks... I think he's an amazing choreographer. He always nails it, I think, with the choreography.
Aliash.
Daisy, yeah.
He is. I
And
know.
I think Daisy's spectacular.
Good partnership.
Good combo.
OK. Ore and Joanne are doing a salsa. They have showered since last week, thankfully. They're salsering to turn the beat around. Here they are in training. Now, Jack, what do you think? Do you ever salsa, Jack?
No.
No.
I
OK.
don't.
That was a definite no.
Not that I'm aware of it.
No doubt.
I think he's amazing. I think they are such contenders to win this. And I think he's going to be great with this track. This is good fun.
He's a real... That's what you want, isn't it? A bit disco. Carol, they slipped down the leaderboard a little bit last week. Are you predicting a sunnier outlook for Ore this week with his dance?
Absolutely. He's brilliant at Latin. He's brilliant at most of the things he does, but I think he's brilliant particularly at Latin. He has got snake hips, and he uses them to full advantage.
Richard has snake hips too. We just don't get to see them very often. Do you like Ore?
Well, I don't like his short, very smart shoes combination.
Oh,
I'll tell you that. I don't think...
Hard on the head.
I think, you know, I think if Daisy's going to dress up to practice, then Ori might give us the respect of doing that as well, I think.
OK. Claudia and AJ, for them this week, joint top of the leaderboard last week, brilliant. I think it was American Smooth last week. Paso Doble for them. Here they are in practice. What do we think? Can they hold on to their position, Richard?
I love Claudia. I love Claudia, sorry. I think she's lovely. I think that I would be tempted to do Strictly if my partner was Claudia sitting on AJ's shoulders.
OK. Oh, when's comic relief?
That'd be nice.
That needs to happen in a long coat.
She'd still be like that.
Natalie Lowe would be perfect for you, Richard Osman.
Ah, you say that.
I know. One in my dreams, this happens. You got your high score with the Paso Doble, Carol. You know what it's like. And the thing is, you're so smiley and so happy, and it's quite a stern dance. It's a great character to get into.
Yes, it really is. And whipping that pasha into shape is just fantastic as well. But it is. It's a really good dance because you do change your persona.
Do you have a stern face? Oh, it's still not stern.
It's, it's working for me. Judge Rinder and Oksana, it's quick step time for them. And I don't know if you saw their training, or we were talking about them earlier on. This looks quite good, I think. Jack, What do you think of Jadwinder?
I think he's incredible. But I thought he was incredible from day one.
Yeah.
When he stood up and started dancing, we were all sat at home going, wow, this man can dance. Like, he's brilliant. So, yeah.
No one saw that coming, I don't think, that first week when he came up. It was at Cha-Cha and he was half-dressed and it was just like, it's amazing what he brings. Craig did say that his Halloween dance was his darkest and strongest performance. Do you prefer the dark side of Jadwinder or the sort of happy kind of crazy?
Well, it's interesting. I think it's interesting you do both, but I think the reason he's been in the middle of the leaderboard is we're used to there being sort of comedy acts on Strictly, like Ed Balls, and we're used to there being brilliant dancers, and people haven't quite worked out which one he is. Because actually he's very, very good at both.
Yeah.
Which I think, as people get to know it, might be a big strength going forwards.
Carol, Jadwinder.
I think he's brilliant. He's elegant as well, and when you see the unison of the dance there between them, it's just, he's fabulous. Another contender.
Another contender. So many contenders. Well, let's have a little discussion then. Who do we think will be top of the leaderboard, first of all, tomorrow? From what you've seen, Richard, I know you have looked very closely at their footwork.
Yeah.
Who's going to be top of the leaderboard?
It's not just about footwork.
OK, of course.
It's about the whole body.
Character.
For me, OT and Danny.
OT and Danny, right, top. Carol, who do you reckon top tomorrow?
I'm going to go for Laura and Giovanni.
OK, Jack.
I'm with Laura and Giovanni.
Yeah, you love Laura and Giovanni.
Yeah, it's only because they are here. It's only because you're just talking to them.
It's a genuine love. And
It's going to be awkward for you when we got back there.
I think Laura and Giovanni.
I quickly need a name.
Okay.
Who's going home, Richard?
Hopefully not Daisy. No one else has been in the bottom two. Ed's got to go some week. Maybe him. Look, it could be anyone.
All right, Carol.
I want it, but you never know.
One name, Carol. Ed. You hope it's not Ed?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. And Jack?
I think it's Ed.
You think it's Ed? OK. Give it up for our Friday panel. Now, we do get some classy guests on the show. Next week is no exception because former prima ballerina and Strictly judge Darcy Bussell will be here. If you have any questions for our Darcy, you can tweet us them using the hashtag #ItTakesTwo or send them via email to ittakes2@bbc.co.uk. Here's a question for our Strictly stars now. Just how does it feel to reach the halfway point of the competition?
My big worry when I came into the show was that I might go out in the first week. And to get to halfway is beyond my wildest dreams.
We're halfway. You can't see the finish line, but we've done so well to get this far. You just want to keep going week after week. I don't want this to end. I really don't.
I'm so happy that we made it halfway through the competition. I'm loving every minute of learning how to dance with my wonderful partner. I am so, so grateful I get to be here. I love learning how to dance and I love performing on that Strictly dance floor.
To get to this point is great. I just even seeing the difference from week one to my dance last week and my confidence. Quite proud of myself, can I say that? I feel quite proud.
I'm so happy to be at the halfway point. It's been incredible and I think great people have gone home and you never know when your time's up.
I'm loving Strictly in a way that I didn't anticipate. I am thrilled to bits to be this far into the competition. Week 7, absolutely fantastic.
I've got a video of each performance so far, and every time I see them, I cannot believe that it's me doing it. It's just the best thing I've ever done.
I'm loving every minute of it. To be a part of it and to be through each week and the public loves you and really wants you to carry on, it's amazing. I really love it.
Now it's time to check in with Gethin for one last time. Gethster.
They're really cute.
I think I'm interrupting a double date here,
Sorry,
guys.
we're not ready to order it.
I'm not a waiter. I've come here for a chat. Come on. It's all right. I'm quite used to being a gooseberry on double dates. All right. Enough already. How often do you guys double date in general?
Oh, we do often, but we haven't so much this year because these guys are busy, to say it, unfortunately. Actually, it was this last Saturday, didn't we?
Was it?
Yeah, we hung out this Saturday after the show.
When you go on a date, do you talk about dancing all the time?
Never, actually, never.
No, we talk about music quite a lot.
Yeah, we sing a lot as well.
Yeah, we're big fans of karaoke.
She, by the way, must be a very expensive date because she loves to eat.
That's why I bring these guys along to share the bill.
That's a good idea. Talking about romantic, Aliash.
Clever, I just got it.
All right. Jeanette, you received some flowers last night.
I did. He surprised me with flowers just because yesterday. Isn't that sweet? He must have done something wrong.
I hate him.
Can't remember.
Karen, when was the last time you bought flowers?
I bought you a banana.
When was the last time you bought her flowers?
She doesn't like flowers.
When was the last time you bought her anything?
Well, actually, she bought herself a pair of shoes and thanked me for it last week.
True.
Okay. Well, do.
So
That's how I stay happy.
I'll take credit for that.
You got the shoes. Why wouldn't you be happy? Group dance this week. Always look forward to the pro dance group dances.
Yeah.
What have you got in store for us?
Well, it's a Cuban theme. Street party,
Just saying.
how appropriate. It's really cool. It's yeah, I love the dance. It's really fast. A lot of salsa, cool lifts. I think we're all just gonna go there, and we always have fun doing the group dances. But this week is gonna be special.
I love it, choreographed by the genius that is Matt Flint.
Looking forward to that. Just quickly before you go, a quick bit of advice for tomorrow night for Kev.
Be less sexy because Louise is looking really good.
Jeanette.
Make sure you bring me more flowers.
Sounds good to me. Goodbye from us and from Aliash's outfit, which has its own personality.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bigger than me.
Thank you very much, Gethin, and thank you to tonight's guests. They've been gorgeous. Sadly, it's all we have time for. Don't miss tomorrow, Strictly, with Tess and Claude at 6:55 on BBC One. I'll be back here on Monday with a couple who are eliminated and the return of Karen Hardy. Hurrah! But now, singing us out with his new single, When We Were Lovers, it's Jack Savaretti. Have a great weekend.
I remember dancing in the pouring rain, calling you up just to say your name. We felt like lovers. We felt like lovers. Reaching for your hand when you pull away. Every time I'd leave, you begged me to stay. We felt like lovers, living life undercover. We sailed through love and war. We'd fight for everything and more to save the night. The night was all we saw. That's what the darkness is for. Look at the time and the time that it's taken. Is this love like the love we were making? We were lovers. We were lovers. Hearts beating in stereo. We never needed maps to tell us where to go. We followed the stars, but they took us too far. We sailed through love and war. We'd fight for everything and more to save the night. The night was all we saw. That's what the darkness is for. Look at the time and the time that it's taken. Is this love like the love we were making? When we were lovers. We were lovers. Giving it all was everything we were giving. Living for each other was why we were living. We were lovers. Living life on the covers. Slowly falling apart. Every broken promise is a broken heart. Yeah, look at the time and the time that it's taken. Is this love like the love we were making? When we were lovers. We were lovers. Giving it all was everything we were giving. Living for each other was why we were living. We were lovers, living life under covers. It felt like love, love, yeah. Felt like love.